Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Happy Wednesday to you. The energy is misty, all misty over here. Okay, I've got some throat chakra healing music, chakra meditation music to unblock throat chakra is playing in the background. Okay. Let's pull some cards. I was taken to like the little bow on here. It's like we're unraveling a present. Is that the right word? Unwrapping. Unwrapping? Unbowing. Unbowing the present, or whatever you call it. Postcard from Spirit. Okay, I'm not going to read it just yet, but put it down. Let's say cheers to the channel of lovers. As the counter was 111, then have we been working out? Exercising, not our muscles, our bones. Cheers to love, rebirth, starting over. Look how flexible you can be. We'll go to the Lovers Oracle first. Second. It's like secondary, then we're looking at the primary, which is here. A knock-on effect, okay. Does that say you are beauty or you are bounty? I think it might say you are beauty. Let me see if you can you see what that says? Can you figure it out? You are bountiful, you are beautiful, and you're finding it hard to figure that out. Well, let's have a look at these Lovers Oracle cards, which are a bit all over the place. You're learning how to use your wings. Let's have a look at that card there. Scared to fly from the nest. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So let's read this postcard that says, Dearest you, the common sayings, be in the world, but not of it, and wear the world loosely, refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of the many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely, or will it straitjacket you? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the now or even the why. It doesn't say that, don't worry about the now. It says don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Loving you always and forever. Okay, so Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play. And we have many ideas about how all this should play out. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Let's have a look at this top card here. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Okay. So this comes here. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely or will it straitjacket you? It is your choice. I just felt like I took a big gulp. Will you wear the world loosely? And I feel very drawn. So let's have a look at the globe. Okay, it's where we left it last time I gave it a spin. Will you wear the world loosely? Quebec. What else can you see? Christopher Columbus. Oh. We shall be hearing about Christopher Columbus soon when I carry on reading from the book Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude. I'm a couple of chapters in front of my reading out loud to you guys. Right then, we'll have to wait to find out about that. Oh, it was the chapter, or what they're talking about is about fearing failure as Christopher Columbus, because he did fail, but what he discovered was greater. His plan didn't quite work out to his plan, but the plan was a good plan that did work out. Okay, we've gone to the tarot cards. I've got the Tarot Mucha. Interesting, because I looked at the book and we can see the image is the same here. Okay, but then we spin it. Temperance, the Hermit, Justice. That's not one of the cards in here. It's not an image that's on the cards, but it is on the cards, if that makes sense. She is on the cards, but she's like on all of the cards, look. I think you can see that. Okay, I've got a couple of cards. The first card is the Five of Pentacles. And the masculine's happy energy. Now you see this figure here. I feel this is the feminine side of the masculine. Because I'm taken to like where the feminine is here, it's all clear. And this is a bit misty. So we are a blend of feminine and masculine. It is what created us. It's what we're made up of. Because the description of this card says that this is a feminine's energy. But I feel it's extremely masculine. And this here, the Sun card, is the Divine Masculine's energy. So when I read these messages and it refers to the feminine, I want us to all, as the feminine is masculine and feminine, or feminine and masculine, the masculine is masculine and feminine, bringing in the feminine essence from out of the cold, but it's about doing that for ourselves. Let's read the message of the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm playing throat chakra healing music and my throat chakra just needs to be cleared. That energy of acknowledgement, bringing yourself in from out of the cold. The capability of being able to bring yourself out of misery. So what's interesting, as I picked up the energy of bones here, well, you can see it clearly. And the card starts with chilled to the bone and in despair, a starving beggar cries out to the heavens to come to her aid. What that took me to was help being sent to the Divine Feminine through the masculine's energy, like begging the Divine, please send the Divine Feminine assistance. Okay, we'll just carry on with these channelings. Whatever the circumstances are that have brought her to this place, she no longer believes she can save herself and move through this time of trouble. And yet, help is very close if she will only open her eyes to see it. Warmth, light and sanctuary are hers for the taking. Her prayer will be answered and welcoming arms await her when she is ready to receive them. So this is really taking me to, there was a shift in the energy, and I could tell because there was a shift in my pain body. I said yesterday about the pain I was experiencing in my base chakra. And it wasn't until this afternoon that my colleague said to me, how's your back? And I said, oh, it's a lot better. But I hadn't realised until she had asked me. And the energy then was just like, it's in love. The energy's in love. Okay. Seeing the signs, feeling the spiritual union. So it's like the feminine's energy is being warmed up by the sun. It's all for alignment with the energy here. What's coming through is we don't need to use the door, we can climb through the window. Okay. These sunflowers here, poking their heads up. Things happen really quickly, okay? The sunflowers grow very fast under the heat of the sun. And what's coming through is, obviously, we need water to water the earth. But there was a reading that came through about crying the tears that need to be cried. And it's watered growth, as there's been this surrender of, it's acknowledgement, and then there's a surrender of your emotions. You are allowed to acknowledge how you feel, truly feel. Let's look at this sun energy. Let's read the key ideas regarding this card. Loneliness, self-pity, emotional and spiritual isolation, willing help nearby. So let's have a look at the masculine's energy with the Sun card here. Only the most positive card in the deck. Major Arcana, card number 19. Oh, I'm taken to like the Vietnam War, where the average age of the soldier was 19. So just a young lad, not really knowing, but having to go to war and learn and survive through tough conditions. The Sun Child rides forth bearing a triumphant banner that proclaims his joy. So, the masculine has joy to share. It's like the feminine's the divine masculine's got joy to fair. joy to the fair. We're off to the fun fair. Okay, to have some fun. He's got some joy to share, whilst the feminine's energy is sitting in despair. It's interesting because I'm feeling it's coming through like the one energy body. So like bipolar. Joy to share, but we're sitting in despair. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Okay, so we could just be testing our own power of choice. I was taken initially to like, if I'm honest with you, it took me to like secondary cancer, but there would be a primary source. Tracing back to the source. This could be tracing back, because now I'm taken to primary school and secondary school. So here in the UK, primary school would be until you are of the age of 11. And then from 11 till 16 would be secondary school. As I'm feeling the... Interesting. The music just stopped. So there may be some stuff that hasn't been spoken about regarding childhood school days that could be holding us back as a collective. Okay. Trauma. Peering through the window. We're like peering through the window of a classroom. Who was you as that child in the classroom? I most definitely was not one of the popular ones. I avoided school. In secondary school I did. I enjoyed primary school. Okay. Let's carry on with the music. The Sun card. The Sun Child rides forth bearing a triumphant banner that proclaims his joy. The walled garden of constraints and limitations is left behind. As surely as day follows night, the cycle of life has brought you through your troubles to a time of great happiness. The towering sunflowers show the way to enlightenment as they follow the sun in its daily journey across the sky. Now, at the peak moment of a summer noon, the Sun-child is in his full power. He is the spirit of growth, warmth, and new life emerging. It comes in with these cards here. New life is emerging. The Divine Masculine has joy to share. So the Divine Feminine have best get out of the seat of despair. Okay. His coming foretells a time of perfect bliss, when all plans come to fruition and all problems dissolve like dew in the sunlight. Whatever you have envisioned will come to pass. Key ideas: happiness, a release from sorrow, growing towards the light, the warmth of love. And I so felt that warmth this afternoon. It's like the feeling of warmth was just back. As my back healed, it was back. That was the issue to the back. Trauma. Clear through the trauma. You find wellness. Oh, look at this. The Strength card. My daughter laughed at me yesterday, as she does occasionally when I give my spiritual conclusions. So we was watching television and she said to me, the television's only on 40 something. When lately it's been like on the 60s, the volume. And she's made mention, it isn't very loud, is it? Even though it's very high. And so she said last night, it's only on 40, listen how loud it is. And I said, yeah, your spiritual hearing has been cleared. And she giggled and made a comment. And then I come home from work today and she said to me, something strange happened today. She said, my left eye, half filled up with water. So, straight away, my conclusion is, okay, spiritual sight is clearing. These conclusions come to me very quickly. But this time, she's paying attention. Like, she's telling me the story, knowing what I'm going to say. But she is confirming to me that, yes, something is occurring. So half of the eyeball filled up with water and then went all the way up and then it just cleared. I said, that's your spiritual sight clearing. I have to bear in mind that she doesn't follow tarot or spiritual news, energy reports. And I said to her, you know, it's what's occurring. Clear spiritual sight, clear hearing, so that you can hear the messages and see where you're going. Without doubt or hesitation. That's a nice way to move, isn't it? Now, we best grow some skin. Okay, got to put some skin in the game. A positive mental attitude. Are you all smiling now? Have we been doing our homework and our research? Let's read the Strength card here. Card number 8. To infinity and beyond. A magnificent golden lion. Let's have a look at this magnificent golden lion. Luna's back home. She's safe and well. A magnificent golden lion rests peacefully beside a tender maiden. They are under the open sky with no need for shelter or protection, either from the outside world or from each other. Well, that's so nice, isn't it? The warmth of love. Let's make love, not war. Though the lion could savage the maiden with one stroke of his mighty paw, she is not afraid. The goodness of his heart is more powerful than his instinct to destroy his prey. His natural impulse to kill has been subdued by the gentle trust of the maiden. She too has controlled her instinctive fear of the beast, allowing her to see his profound beauty. This is true courage, not the lack of fear, but the strength to move beyond it and embrace the unknown. Key ideas: overcoming baser instincts, conquering fears, the joining of two opposing forces in harmony. What's beautiful reading. The Lovers. Of course. Two primal lovers stand together in the garden of bliss. A watchful angel protects their union, but cannot prevent them from making choices, both wise and foolish, that contribute to their soul's growth, both as individuals and as a pair. The tree of wisdom offers illumination and dispels illusion, and choosing to eat its fruit opens the garden gates and lets in the real world. This is a choice that marks the difference between mere infatuation and true love. The lovers seek to know each other and to be known. They long to open their heart secrets to the other and to find the common beauty within. It is this longing for beauty that moves them into each other's arms. We are at our most beautiful when seen through the eyes of love. Key ideas: soulmates, choosing commitment, the temptations of love, the immortal beloved. Like it's a magician, just like that. It is so. The amethyst there, just reminding you that all is well. All is well. I like the green. Well, you can see I like green. All is well. This bracelet's all the way from Rattenberg in Austria. Okay. I have the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. Excuse me. Let me shuffle these cards, please. The energy clammed up, so being very confident one moment, like this energy, and then in despair the next, or thinking the worst. Worst case scenario, best case scenario. I'm flipping because it felt like the cards clammed up. Okay, so be gentle with yourself. Try not to scare yourself. I was going to say stop scaring yourself. Try not to scare yourself. Acceptance. The root chakra, the first chakra, red. Acceptance, cherry heart. Innocence and an inability to see one's gifts are indicated, as well as the protection of spirit guides. Good luck and an increase in self-esteem and confidence. How does that sound? That sounds good. Okay. Just what your root chakra ordered. Just what the doctor ordered. Okay. First things first. Let's feel confident, strong, powerful, in control. We have the freedom to say our yeses and our nos. To walk away from any situation. Okay, I'm having a look at the globe here, Newfoundland. But I was limit of pack ice in spring. Limit of pack ice in spring. Can you see that there? What else can you see? What other signs can you see? I'm looking at places I visited actually. New York. I've been now. And I've been to Florida. And I've set sail from Miami. And I've been to Puerto Rico. I've been to Dominican Republic, Republica Dominicana. I've been to Nevis, St. Kitts and Nevis there. And I've been to St. Martin's, but I can't see it on there. Okay. So. Shall we get another card from here? I got lost in a trance then. Okay. I've been around the world and I can't find my baby. Kansas, I can see Kansas. Dorothy! We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Are we going down under? Joy. I like this. Joy. Joy is the key. You can do it. That's when I set sail from Miami. I went on an Abraham Hicks workshop aboard the Celebrity X cruise liner. You can do it. You can do whatever you want to do. Okay, Joy, Dancing Daisy. Let's just jump and see what happens. The legend. We don't know much about Dancing Daisy, but we do know that she brings joy whenever she appears. Everyone who sees her becomes happier and more peaceful. Arguments cease as she comes close. People are even healed physically as a result of her presence. No one knows where she came from, and just before the TV crews arrive, she leaves. Inspiration. Dancing Daisy represents a new joyous phase in life and a significant change, such as a move, a new job, or a marriage. This is the moment after the leap. You may not see where you are going, but you will land on your feet. Personal inquiry. What can I do to invite happiness into my life? Being present is not the same as truly experiencing something. Key ideas: a conduit for joy, detach from joy, higher purpose, profoundly impacting lives, improved health, a birth. Keywords: joy, playfulness, delight. Let's finish this reading on this meditation. Sit with Dancing Daisy, look at her, and allow her joy to fill you. Now imagine a ball of sunshine in your solar plexus. Let it expand, allowing the room to be filled with this radiant energy. Send it out to the universe with love. Things manifest quickly after touching this energy. And this energy has touched us this afternoon. I felt it. It healed my back. It is magical, marvellous, magnificent, a miracle. Guys, I will talk to you soon. Until then, take care. The time is 22:02. After the leap. Joy, happiness, love, fulfillment. Before the leap. Anticipation, love, happiness, joy. Feel it. Own it. Be it. Take care, much love. Bye for now.